They are all attractive spiritual activities, and therefore constant association with the spiritual activities of the Lord gradually spiritualize the conditional soul and ultimately sever the knot of material bondage. Janam karam cha me divyam evam yuveti tatvata tyakta dyam punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. If we hear about the transcendent activities of Krishna, then all the bondage automatically will be cut and devotee will be taken back to home, back to Godhead. Liberation from material bondage is therefore byproduct of devotional service. Attainment of spiritual knowledge is not sufficient to ensure liberation. Such knowledge must be overcoated with devotional service so that ultimately the devotional service alone predominate. Now this is a very interesting language Prabhupada uses. Then liberation is made possible. Even the reactionary work of fruitive worker, which means karmis, can lead one to liberation when it is overcoated with devotional service. The karma overcoated with devotional service is called karma yoga. Gyan overcoated with the devotional service is called jnana yoga. And pure bhakti yoga is independent of such karma or gyan, because it alone cannot only endow one with liberation from conditioned life, but also award one the transcendent loving service of the Lord. So karma coated with bhakti is called karma yoga, gyan coated with bhakti is called jnana yoga. Therefore, any sensible man who is above the average man with the poor fund of knowledge must constantly remember the personality of Godhead by hearing about Him, by glorifying Him, by remembering Him, by worshipping Him, always without cessation. That is the perfect way of devotional service. The Goswamis of Vrindavan, who were authorized by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach the Bhakti cult, rigidly followed this rule and made the immense literature of transcendental science for our benefit. They have chalked out ways for all classes of men in terms of the different caste and order of life in pursuance of the teaching of Srimad Bhagavatam and similar other authoritative in scripture. The qualification for bhakti is faith in the topics of the Lord, Adav Shraddha. This is illustrated in the following verses. These verses are quoted. You do only the work as long as you have not developed the taste for Krishna Katha. Shraddha mat katha shranam. You develop taste for my katha, then you have no need to perform any work. So these are some verses quoted from Bhagavatam by Chakravarti Pad. Having developed faith in the topic about me and being disgusted with all karma, he knows that all enjoyments are filled with misery, but he is unable to give them up. Still, with affection for me, with faith and determination, he will continue worshipping me at the same time. How does that faith arise? This verse answers, remembrance of the Lord is a sword. Equipped with that sword, person cut the bondage caused by knot of false ego, which ties one up with karma. What ties one with the karma? False ego. And that is the knot. My crude example is, you have seen the tractor and tractor trolley? The tractor is an energetic, powerful machine. Behind the tractor is a big trolley which has a much load of tons on it. But both tractor and trolley are united by a hook. Just by that hook, tractor has to carry the whole burden of trolley. That hook is false ego. The soul is tractor, the energetic. The body is a whole trolley carrying the whole load, but the hook is false ego. You just untie the hook, you are free. No need to carry any load. So this hook is false ego. Or another meaning is as follow. People tie up, this is another meaning which is only villagers can know. People tie up small amount of money in knot of their cloth. for the purpose of daily eating by the dividing up their saving and spending a little each day. This knot of money for enjoyment is compared to the karma allotted in this life for the enjoyment. Thus the sword of remembering Lord cuts this knot of prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma means matured result of the work. Who will not have the attraction for topic concerning Lord, whose remembrance cuts the knot of karma. Attraction for those topics arise suddenly in all people before having faith. The eradicate that a person who is more qualified, who has a faith, will be even more attracted. The verse indicate that a person who is more qualified, who has a faith, will be even more qualified. So Ado Shraddha. Subodhini, okay. Jiva Goswami writes, a glorification of hearing is given to develop a taste for hearing the Lord's topic. This is the first step. With indifference to the performance of karma and other processes which are difficult, described in order to show the easy stage of bhakti up to the final stage prem. Ado Shraddha to prem. By the sword of remembrance of the Lord, persons with discrimination, kovida, with controlled mind, cut the knot of karma and ahankar, false ego, which bind one to various bodies, which are like trolley. Who would not develop attraction for topics of this Lord, which deliver one from the greatest suffering? Now I think enough for today. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. Thank you. So from verse 16, tomorrow I have some slot or no?
Not tomorrow, Guruji, on Monday. So depending on your flight, when you will reach.
I don't know. So tomorrow Mataji will take both classes, huh?
Ji, Guruji.
Okay.